the train. Hey, the train.
I always take the brown line.
Hey, keep up with the.
It's closest to me.
Is it? Oh, it is.
Yeah, that was right through.
Or just be walking to class. So
no, it is. No, you're right. You're right. I had to
hey, the picture on the platform. What is that? A bag of popcorn up there, right?
Bro, the popcorn's been there for like 3 months. Shit's crazy.
My God, bro, that is the funniest.
I just love this. Every time you post, I'm like, perfect.
I'm like, damn,
keep
I'll
it going.
Be downtown today. I'm gonna go check to see. I'm taking that same spot every time. I'm gonna go peep to see if it's still there. Still there.
I think Jonah is underrated as when it comes to like content for sure.
Facts.
Stupid
like,
shit
you
on
funny
Twitter,
as hell,
man.
like Josiah. You funny like Josiah.
Yeah.
You funny like Jasmine Watkins. You funny like both
tweets are definitely up there.
I just be pouring shit on Twitter.
Because look, I guarantee every time something happens in the league, it's gonna be I'm gonna see him, I'm gonna see her, and I'm gonna see your ass every time.
Every time.
Could be
even on a Wolves night. I
was about to say on a Wolves night,
I'm getting my tweets off.
Yo, I be like, this dude is fast as fuck like them. Like, but
I don't know how y'all
don't want to see
y'all
don't want to see my screen time on Twitter on my phone, and my TweetDeck app is always open on my computer. So
that's the thing. When you on your computer too, like you can get shit out fast. Real fast.
Okay, I just logged on to Twitter on the computer for the first time after joining this with y'all to like try to promote and stuff. It looks so different. It's so different. Copy, paste. So I'm like,
everything is so easy.
I just found out how to do scheduled tweets so I can get tweets up when I'm sleeping. Like,
yeah.
Oh damn!
Yeah. Look at this dude.
I need that.
Look, you know what's funny? Because I be like, before you told me you was doing that, I know you will be up late as hell. Talking,
you see a tweet go up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
When I'm up, I said, "There's no way he's up."
And you don't see me say a word in the group chat till 11:30.
Exactly.
Or just be quiet.
You guys chopping it up at 6 a.m. and I'm just.
Hey, that's that old man. Hey, one day you'll know.
Yeah,
you'll know.
I'll be like, hey, I be struggling on them late games. Hey, I swear to God, I know I was mad. Zoe was mad. Anybody who was a Bron fan from the East Coast or the Midwest, and when his ass went to LA, everybody had to be instantly pissed.
I mean, Central's you already feel it with Central Time, especially if you're into the game. Yes. I can't even imagine East Coast.
East Coast? Hell no.
East Coast isn't it bad because I'll leave work early to make a game. I'll go be at home 6 o'clock, dinner ready. But those late games,
that's what I'm saying. Like
halftime, it's a wrap.
A wrap. If it's a snooze fest, you can miss me. You can miss
or
me.
if you go to sleep in the first quarter and then they got the craziest game of the year and you miss
be like,
out.
oh my God, here we go with this shit. Because you can't go to sleep.
All right, speaking of crazy games and falling asleep, and we're going to segue right into the college games with this. I took a little cat nap first half of UCLA Gonzaga. I ain't going to lie. It was like minute 9 through minute 6. I was like, let me go ahead and just take a little nap.
If you're gonna, that's the right time to do it.
That's the right time. That got me through the rest of the game, man.
You get it in, you wake up second half.
That was a good segue. But
refreshed.
First, welcome back to Uncommon Commentators with Jonah and Zoe. We had a good weekend, as y'all see. We had a good week of basketball. And we're going to segue, like Zoe said, right into Gonzaga UCLA. First of all, if you didn't watch college basketball, you don't understand why people don't hate old boy from Gonzaga, Timmy. Because I saw a lot of people on Twitter was like, "Why people don't like him? Why everybody so mad, bro? Leave! Why are you still in college?"
The funny thing is, he's only been there for 4 years, but he just seems like he's been around
feels
for
like
ages. I don't know why.
It feels like it. Those COVID years, they just add on.
And you don't even know what happened. Tournament runs every year, like.
He's like old boy from Kansas, Perry Ellis.
Oh, Perry Ellis was there for, I swear, 7 years.
Bro, I
swear. Armando Baycott on UNC said he's coming back for his COVID year, and he just tweeted a picture of Perry Ellis.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
That's
petty.
That's basically what it is.
He's self-aware.
Yeah, that's
he's
basically
self-aware.
What it is. Definitely. So, what y'all think about the game? Shit. I was like, I'm just go first real quick. Honestly, I don't even remember what the fuck happened.
It was just like how
did they lose?
I was very much box score watching because I went out that night. because I was back home. So I was just keeping an eye on the
Let's
game,
see.
and I'm like, all right, UCLA's up like double digits, cool. Second half, and then next thing you know, Gonzaga goes on some crazy ass
did.
run.
Some crazy run.
Yes.
I swear to
UCLA
God,
couldn't
like
score a bucket.
Yes, they did.
I went to get a refill, and I was like, "What? What?"
I forgot
College
about that shit.
basketball.
It was real quick.
Basketball. And then next thing you know, Gonzaga's drawing up to shoot a logo 3 on a Villanova play handoff. Down 1.
I wouldn't have called that, but great play call. It worked out for them.
Mark Few and assistants looking at the scoreboard, or
I don't know. Understand? I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Hey, it worked out.
It
worked out for him.
It did work out for him. Like I said, them late college games, and I had a long Saturday.
the late execution in most college games iffy anyways.
Awful.
So
Awful.
hey,
bro.
they got a shot up first of all.
Yeah.
Facts.
They did.
Hey,
It could get
sometimes
nasty.
we've all seen it these past couple weeks. There's some nasty basketball in college.
No, it
We
is.
see it in the
Nasty.
league too.
So
Like,
props, they got a shot up.
We got.
Good play call.
It's been. You know what? This.
at least they kept it simple. It was a little
They
quick
did.
hitter. It wasn't
No, yeah,
anything
yeah.
convoluted.
This weekend of basketball with women and the men's and NBA, it's brought up a lot of damn conversations I've seen on Twitter and on people like posts. I'm seeing a lot of people even like starting to say like the product of men's college basketball is bad. Like with but I think people who didn't watch like us are just now seeing this shit. Like we're new. We're not. This ain't nothing new.
I feel like you kind of just know what to expect in some games.
Yeah,
like
You have to know these guys aren't pros.
we
this
had
ain't
plenty of
nothing new.
duds this last weekend, and I don't care. You look aside,
No,
we had
yeah,
some crazy
exactly.
games.
The only time I start caring about shit like that is when people start saying college product is better than the NBA. That's where I draw the line. Like, what is?
Yeah, I don't understand. I'll never understand. I understand if maybe you enjoy it more, just
Yeah.
personal preference.
Yeah,
Like, oh, I just like it. Like, okay,
Yeah, that's
can't change
fine. You
someone's
like the
opinion
pick-
on that.
Yeah, like I like
But
to
if they're
see
gonna-
all these classic sets. I like to see,
Yeah,
ball
like-
movement, good hard
I
defense.
like to watch
what
the
are all
flex
those little
offense get
principles.
ran over and over. Like,
Hey, no shade on flex. That's what I'm gonna have these kids running next week, boy.
see, you just said kids.
You're
Oh,
right.
you gotta-
You're right.
kids.
You're right.
Little
Kids.
not they're amateurs.
That's how you got to
That's
keep
what
them
they
in their
try to
place.
say. But I don't want to call
Facts.
them amateurs because they do deserve money. I don't want to call them amateurs. They
But
just
like the
not-
same night,
they're
we had
young
UConn.
pros.
Yeah, we had UConn Arkansas the same night as Gonzaga UCLA, and you just brush it aside. And it's like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Next game,
Yeah.
'cause
Check the
this is
score. They were running through them.
Yeah,
Cool.
UConn,
you got 2 games
this,
on at once. Flip to the next one.
This definitely feels like a UConn year to win a championship. It really do feel like that, but
Yeah, what'd you say? Every 10 years or so?
yeah,
they right on.
bro. It felt like they win every 10 years.
It's a
bro.
low
That's what-
seed compared to some of the other teams. The
Yeah,
other teams
like,
were
it
like
feel-
a 7 and like a
Ooh.
9,
Yeah, they were low seeds.
something ridiculous.
Yeah, like they always find a way. But UConn been sneaky good. Anyway, they've been so consistent every year. But so like this just feels like that. Like, but I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves because we got another Sweet 16 game. The fucking Miami Houston game.
Now, I didn't get to catch most of this game, but I'll give it up to y'all. This Miami run.
Bro,
Y'all got it.
Houston just
Y'all got
looked
it.
like Houston made like a little mini comeback at the end, but they had
Yeah.
one turnover where they literally just inbounded it to a guy.
Yeah.
No one pressing or anything, and he just
No.
like had it bounce off his leg, go out of bounds.
Yeah.
No sense of urgency.
Yeah.
Like they just did not look.
No, bro.
Locked
like,
in like
Miami
that.
been locked in. Like that's why I picked them to win the ACC tournament. But Duke was just clicking on that game. So now you can just tip your hat to Duke on that game. And you can't be mad at it's Duke. You know what I'm saying? They got hoopers over there, and they was already hot. But you could just see like I just saw how they played and who they were run up against. They not the way he coached them boys. Like he took George Mason to the Final Four. He way he coaches guys and the way he recruit. They don't be scared of nobody. And I could just see like that path was like, man, they can beat these teams, and
guard play gets
they definitely
talked
did.
about so much in March Madness, and they got three, 4 guards that can get you a bucket.
Mm-hmm. And when you got that, and you play tough too, that's a recipe for your ass to win. And they rebound; they don't be scared.
They're active as hell on rebounds.
Hands everywhere.
Man, I'm mad. I missed the game. Now I need to make sure. Hey, what time they play?
You missed both games.
You miss the Texas game too?
I missed a little bit of that one. I had that on split screen.
Bro, that
there's a lot of games on.
Bro, that shit was so good. Like, but I don't know, before we get to the Elite Eight, what was the other Sweet 16? Oh,
Kansas State, Michigan State, too.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that
seems like ages ago. I know
it does.
Oh my god!
And that was such a good game. Yeah,
it was.
I think all of us were tuned in.
Bro, that was
crazy back and forth.
What that man have? How many assists did he have? Was he like
19?
30 and 18 or some shit like that?
19 assists, right?
It was
this
crazy.
game. He had 20 and 19.
Insane, bro. Insane.
Marquise
he accounted for like 69 of their 98 points.
That's crazy stat.
They were hooping
for a college player.
Yes, bro. Is he going? You think? I would love to see him have like a Damian Stoudemire type, run in the NBA. I don't know if he can. How tall is he? 5'8"?
Hey, look.
5'8".
Look, if I can see JJ Barea play for 10 years, I can see Marquise Noel getting like 2-3 year stint, something. The man can hoop.
He'll get his summer league invite and
his whatever.
His
third point guard, whatever.
Wait. Isaiah Thomas, how tall is he? 5'8" too? 5'9"?
Nah, he was taller than that.
He was listed as 5'9", but I don't buy it.
He was shorter than that. You think he was taller though?
I mean, I was tiny.
I thought he was at least my height. I'm just a little under 6 foot. What?
Gotta link up.
No, sir, you're taller than him.
All right, I'm gonna hit him up. We gonna straighten this out. Bro, hey Isaiah, back to back real quick. I gotta prove something.
Bro, he little as hell. He on NBA TV now. Renee Montgomery looked taller than him. Sitting down.
Hey, shout out to the little guys.
That's what I'm saying. I like to see him in the league. No way, I like to see him in there.
It's always fun to get your March Madness player, even just like your March Madness players that go off. Mm-hmm. It's fun that like you look back 3 years, you're like, damn, he was hooped.
Because he's smart.
Okay,
you can see his IQ is there.
Yo, March Madness names: Cleanthony Early. That man just
disappeared.
He was a Knicks legend and was out.
Hey, I want him to make it.
That name always gets me. I was like,
him and Ron Baker were hooping.
Ron Baker was better than him,
bro.
Ron Baker was.
Did Ron Baker play for the Knicks too?
Yeah,
he did. Yeah.
He got dunked on by AD and he had a fat ass bruise on his face. There's a picture of him like sideways getting dunked on.
Damn, I didn't know about that. I don't remember. This man know everything.
Yo, shout out Ron. Facts. Yeah, shout out Ron Baker. Shout out Jonah for the stats.
Ron Baker doesn't have many infamous NBA moments. You're gonna remember those.
Let me tell y'all something. I can't show you. I can't put our group chat out there. But this man know everything.
Everything.
Jonah, you gonna stay. Jonah, you gonna stay in media. I don't give a fuck what your degree gonna be in.
Oh, even if I got a big boy job, I'm doing this on the side.
Easy. Let's go.
Let's go. C's gonna stay in the media. Goddammit, Jesus Christ. What's the other game before we start going? Oh, San Diego State, Alabama. What's his first name?
Brandon Miller. Yeah,
had an awful, terrible tournament.
Yeah.
That was bad. Awful. They were cracking crazy jokes.
Yeah, I don't know.
The jokes got out of hand after 8 hours.
I made sure I didn't see him.
Just don't go on the Bleacher Report tweet if it's got anything to do with Alabama. You have a bunch of people with young boy profile pictures talking crazy.
It was so bad. It got so bad. That poor kid.
I don't even follow Bleacher Report. I forget about Bleacher Report. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, it's bad.
It's
the
bad.
Only reason, you know what? The only thing I watched about Bleacher Report, and I'm shocked he signed with them, is Von Miller's podcast is through Bleacher Report.
Money talks.
I was so shocked. I'm like, he must have get hit in the bag to do that shit.
Absolutely.
Good for him.
And that's how I feel about Pat Bev doing his shit through Barstool.
Random as hell.
But
super random.
Ron is cool. From what I've seen, he's cool. Is it Ron? Ron?
It's Ron.
Yeah, he's cool. But the other, I don't fuck with Barstool like that at all.
Nah, you can't.
You cannot. It's
suspect.
The platform itself is
it's bad.
Questionable.
Very questionable.
Highly questionable.
It is highly questionable.
Not a good rap.
They're muted across the board.
Yeah, I don't need to see nothing about them. But y'all got any thoughts about that San Diego State Alabama game?
Alabama
Are you shocked that San Diego State won?
I'm more.
I mean, it's so crazy. This, like we said from the start, like anybody could have won. So seeing the number one lose this late, not surprising. And Buddy has SDSU hooping right now.
I kind of just threw my opinions on like the all Mountain West team, Mountain West team. You know, like. They got a good record, but you don't know how they're going to. I was looking at some stats. I'm like, okay, they got good defense. Know that. But look at damn Iowa State. They were out in a second. Like, it's tough. You still got to score. You still got to score a bucket.
You still got to score.
And they put up 71 on them, so.
You got to score. That's the thing. You can have one bad game, but Alabama was winning this tournament without Brandon Miller. I don't know. Were teams playing a different defense on him? Was he just missing? I didn't really lock in on Alabama.
It'll probably create some nasty draft talk.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they are.
None of these teams but UConn have like even a Final Four, Elite Eight resume. I mean,
did Miami make Elite Eight last year?
They did.
Okay.
And that was the first time they made an Elite Eight.
Oh yeah, I don't count.
San Diego State's made it 3 times. FAU talked about them earlier, and UConn's got their recent success.
Yeah. So this
shit
gonna be
chips in 14-11. Then you got like the Rip Hamilton days.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be it's exciting to see. I mean, even though UConn's in it, but UConn ain't won for a minute, almost a decade. So it's like it's gonna be a team that's kind of new. But I think recently, honestly, college basketball is changing because we've had new Virginia, Baylor. I don't know if we want to count Villanova. They're still a big time school because
that's a big
school.
They're on the edge right now.
Well, that was a Jay Wright thing.
And nobody saw that coming.
No. Jay Wright going to the Tar Heels. I'm gonna start the rumor now.
I'm gonna start the rumor.
UNC, go ahead and call that man. Get Hubert Davis' ass up out of there.
Man.
I'm sorry.
Somebody got to fix that.
Yeah, so come on, man. I don't even know how many times they missed the damn tournament.
It'll be a good year for either San Diego State or FA. I mean, it already is a good year for both of them, period. But it'll be a great year to even make the finals for either of those schools.
Yeah. I want to see – the main reason I want to see FAU win is just to see the dialogue that's going to come after that. That's what I want to see. It's going to be chaos.
Bro, ESPN autoplay all over the place. Testing me today. Oh, my God.
What ESPN say?
The autoplay keeps blasting in my damn ears.
That's why a lot of times I say, fuck it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it'd be like, it's too much.
God damn.
I think we all pretty much picking the same winner here, and it will be fun to see FAU. Before we move on from that, do you all got anything to say about women's?
I tapped into South Carolina today.
Yeah.
They were looking dominant.
They were, like always. Like
Maryland was up early, and Diamond Miller got 2 fouls, and they sat her like the whole half, which just seemed dumb when you're playing South Carolina. It's like you got to bring her back in at some point.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And Aaliyah was snagging every board, and they got this 6'7" Brazilian girl who was going crazy.
What?
Yes, bro.
She was getting busy.
Yeah.
They just pulled away, and it was. I mean, they're playing in South. I think they're playing either in North or South Carolina. So the crowd was
insane. That's the thing about
wild.
That's the one thing about women's college basketball is that they get tournament games on their home floors. Like it's like 3 or 4 teams. I get that every year. That's insane.
I think this was a neutral site, but it was so damn close.
That's so damn.
Oh, okay. That's just luck. That's extra
luck.
home game.
You can't be mad at that. But I'm talking about like them first
Miami
2
had
rounds.
to go into Indiana.
Yes, I'm saying like Tennessee had home games, Indiana had home games, South Carolina, one more team. Stanford. It's like I don't understand that, but oh well. That's just like a minor thing for me.
I mean, we got to talk about Caitlin Clark last night.
We are. First of all, what's the Final Four matchups again, Jonah, for the women?
We got. It's a great question.
Iowa versus.
South Carolina.
That's right. Iowa,
and
South Carolina.
And then looks like Virginia Tech's up 9 with a minute left right now, so they will play
LSU.
Damn.
LSU,
correct.
Yeah.
So Bayou Barbie.
We shall see.
That's the second coming of Asia Wilson.
I'm definitely gonna find time for those games though, especially
same.
If you do not like the women's game, go watch South Carolina and Iowa.
Oh my God! Yes,
that's the one. That
is the one to watch for sure.
As someone who has been getting more into women's hoops, just point people in the direction of Iowa, and they will enjoy it.
Caitlin Clark is a certified bucket,
and South Carolina just has
certified hooper.
A billion players on their team that are good.
Yeah, South Carolina is the new UConn. They're the new Tennessee. They just dominate. Everybody want to go to South Carolina. Don Staley got them humming. They trying to go back to back, right? They won last year. Yeah,
they're undefeated this year too. Mm-hmm. They haven't lost a single game this year.
You know what's crazy? They haven't lost this year. LSU only lost twice, and then it still feels like I don't know how the fuck LSU can beat South Carolina if they meet in the championship.
Wasn't LSU's 2 losses to South Carolina as well?
Were they?
It was one to South Carolina, and the other one was in Tennessee in the SEC championship.
Oh, some terrible losses on the schedule.
Yeah, horrible.
So they probably would have had the 1 if they didn't go out early, right?
Yeah, if they didn't lose to Tennessee, they would have had a number 1 seed for sure. If they didn't lose to Tennessee, they dropped to a 3 seed. How?
That's crazy.
Fam,
we can talk about how you want to start weighting the schedules and all that shit all over again.
Come on,
yeah, they lost to South Carolina by 24.
Yeah, they got their ass. That's what I'm saying.
It was in South Carolina, but that's a beat down.
I know.
They beat their
I know which team is better.
That game.
Yeah.
It was close, and then South Carolina just took the fuck off, bro. I was like, oh, turn this shit off.
Yeah.
It was like a one of them like 2:00 Sunday games, and it was like. They just getting their ass fucking whooped. So it was like, I don't need to watch this shit no more. But yeah, it's like, I don't know if anybody's going to beat South Carolina. It could be Iowa because of Caitlin Clark. But South Carolina plays such good defense. They know how to
the defense-offense combo is going to be crazy.
They just know how to take that one player out. So
Aaliyah will just step up in the paint against anyone, and they get terrified.
It's going to be interesting to see how this shit going to work. But I'm excited. Like you said, like Jonah said, watch Iowa versus South Carolina because Iowa played. If y'all didn't see, Iowa played Louisville in the Elite 8, and Caitlin Clark had a 41-point triple-double. She is the 6'2", 6'3" point guard. First of all, women don't do that. Women are evolving just like men. The men's game is the talent and understanding. Like they already have fundamentals down. You gave them skills with fundamentals? Oh, my God, bro.
Just her size,
creativity.
Yeah, to be the primary option on your team as a scorer and facilitator, and you got size like that.
Insane, bro. And she got moves.
That's one of those complete players that only comes around every once in a while. She's up there.
Bro. I tuned in at halftime.
And the resume speaks for itself.
I tuned in at halftime of the Wolves game to go watch them, and she hit a Harden step back from the left wing, and then 2 possessions later, dribble pull up from the right wing, 5 feet behind the arc.
Bro, she insane. She's fun as fuck to watch. But with her and a slew of other girls behind her, man, college basketball, not even just college basketball, women's basketball is in a good place. It's so much talent coming through. It's just women's basketball just getting better and better. I know people will be
facts.
I know people just don't want to watch it, but I would tell people this, if you got a kid, man, tell their ass to watch women's basketball to start first. They're going to learn the fundamentals. You're gonna
I
get
just
right
you're gonna learn
the right way to play.
Yeah, like learn that shit, and then
turn off Jalen Green
shit.
highlights.
Oh yeah, turn that shit
Oh
off.
God.
Stop watching Steph.
Yo,
Please.
block Jalen Green search on YouTube.
I swear to God, do not
Get
let
Trae
your
Young
son
outta
or daughter
here.
watch them. Yeah, don't do that shit.
I saw too many kids in Trae Young jerseys at the Wolves game last week.
You already
That's all
know
I'm
they
gonna
own.
say.
Oh God.
You already know what they own. So it's like, come on, man. Like it's just have them watch the way. Nothing else. Everybody can't dunk. Everybody ain't a dunker. Look at some of the best players in the NBA ain't dunkers. Curry, Kyrie. Luka don't even dunk. He tall as hell. He's 6'8". He don't. When do you see him dunk? Ever. So it's like you don't have to.
He got single digit dunks on his career, probably.
Right. You don't even have to.
He gets his rare poster when he feels like it.
Yeah.
When they underestimate him.
Yeah, like it's just have them watch the girl game, man, and learn the fundamentals. Like they learn so much from that shit. It's when you watch it, you see the like, oh shit, like they know how to make the right pass. They know they pass in lanes. The way they create, like they don't have to be, but they got skill now. So it's just like they can shoot. At first, it used to be like when women used to shoot threes, it felt like they had to use so much strength. But now it seems like they figured this shit out, and
Quick as hell.
And they can shoot with ease, bro.
Quick as hell.
Hey, it's evolution. Just
Yes.
like college players are stepping back 5 feet, they stepping back too.
Yo,
The crazy shit about Caitlin that I was noticing yesterday is she will have. I don't know how she gets her feet set on some of these threes.
Me
Like
either,
she'll
bro.
be off the
Yo,
dribble.
the
And she just
footwork
gets
is
still.
crazy.
It's not. She barely shoots those fading to the side shots. I mean, she can still make them. She'll
Bro,
do that,
it's
but that's
the-
like full sprint up the court.
bro, she has excellent muscle memory. Like I hate to say it, like Clay and fucking Steph, especially like Steph, because Steph can get the ball and don't even be looking at the rim, and he can just and Clay, they
Or
can
it's
just
gonna
get that
come
ball
like a
and just
complete
get it
stop.
and just let go
On a dime.
on a dime, bro.
Change the pace, change the direction, changes everything.
I think a lot of the reason too is that archetype that she's got is more rare. Where we see a lot more, you see a lot more guards before
Yeah.
bigs in the men's game. Where
Yeah,
you got these bruising players, Aaliyah Boss and Angel Reese.
yeah.
That's their play style. People are already turned off by like post players, inside scorers, stuff like that already.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see how that can happen, but that's just how it is. That's just the game.
And know what's
They're
the
still
crazy,
getting their buckets.
The crazy thing is this. Angel Reese, when she goes to the WNBA, you're gonna be able to see she's kind of stuck. And I get it. She probably wanted to win. She probably didn't think she can win in Maryland, but she's kind of in that Anthony Davis with Kentucky situation because she can get the rock, the rebound, and dribble that bitch. She can handle the ball like a point guard. So it's like, but she's in a situation where LSU is so stacked is that she's not going to, their point guard.
She doesn't have to be.
Exactly.
She got to play a role.
Yeah, she
Everybody got a role.
But then you're going to see her ass go to the WNBA and be like, what the fuck? You're going to be able to see more skill. I think she's stuck because, like, we knew Anthony Davis was good, but we didn't know, like, oh, fuck, this motherfucker is like, people were trying to call him like the second coming of Tim Duncan. You know what I'm saying? He was on that.
The archetype can change so much from the college game to the big league.
Real.
Exactly. So it's like, so now she got to be like a post player, but she got handles and she can shoot. So, you know, so it is fun. I'm just glad basketball's in a good spot all over the place, especially women's ball. So I enjoy women's basketball. But is there anything else about college I want to talk about before we move on to the association? We got shit to talk about this
The
week.
league.
I'm just excited to lock in for Final Fours and kind of have some condensed games because it's a lot, man. It's a lot.
So much.
It was
so
so
much
much.
hoops.
It was so much motherfucking basketball this past weekend. You got the NBA.
They do structure
and
it
both.
great though.
Great. Because one go off, the next one comes right on. Like, you be like...
It's those games Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Yes.
Sunday.
Yes.
Back at it next week.
Absolutely. So, shit, we good. We're right into this NBA. I guess we're going to start with motherfucking LeBron. Let me tell you. I don't know... It's very few people in the world that can just shut the world down. Like, if, say, like, let's say Jay-Z, if he just decided to drop an album in 2 hours, Twitter will break. Twitter will fucking lose his mind.
It's like when Kendrick just posts some random ass link on his Instagram.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, huh?
The internet
just
broke.
dropping
like
breadcrumbs
30
and
times.
shit.
Bro,
Yeah,
the
like,
internet
what?
broke. He had podcasts trying to break the shit down. What he trying to say? If Beyonce just drops an album like she did before midnight, Drake, and all of a sudden Sunday everybody's chilling. We know they're playing, and we get he goes from
We saw the doubtful
to
notification.
questionable. Didn't it happen first?
Well, doubtful was already originally announced, and then questionable came out
it
of
was
nowhere.
like, oh shit, okay, and then he's playing. What in the fuck?
I don't know how they're able to play through these damn injuries. Like,
okay, first of all, can we talk about what he said?
I hope I know what you're talking.
The LeBron of doctors. Look, the cap in that statement. And this is hard because we talk about this. Like, LeBron's my guy. I'm a LeBron fan.
Oh, yeah,
got shirts, jerseys. That's my guy.
Yeah, all day.
But, bro, you make it hard to defend you when you say shit like this.
I seen the little tweet
you
spelled out. I'm like, give me a video.
You see how he was looking at the reporter when he said that?
He was like,
he knew he was. But LeBron, see, the thing is, I think he know what he be doing.
I hope so.
I think he knows.
I hope he's not. I hope he's not just out here lying like that.
No, man, he not. Else, bro. He know he's doing. He know he's fucking around with us, bro. He not on that.
I'm just
shit.
interested to see how this injury, like a back-to-back, if that comes up. I'm interested to see how play-in, playoff run, whatever their circumstances, how that is with his foot, and into the next offseason. I'm interested to see how it is because
how hurt you think he is? How hurt you think he?
I think
just from hearing reports about it, like it doesn't sound great.
Yeah, I think he's playing through a little bit, but I understand with this push. Because didn't they just lose the game before the Bulls?
Nothing. They won. No, they won because it was tied with Minnesota for that.
For 7,
7-8 spot.
Yeah.
So that
there's
was
just so many like players that go through that we probably don't hear about. I remember last year, Cat came out and said he had he had to get some injection in his knee, and he had like a sprained wrist and so like much, 8 different things.
Yeah, it's so much they go through. But I don't know if, man, I was shocked that he was playing Sunday. Like it was just I was
shocked that they brought him off the bench.
That blew my mind. Like, I said, oh, wow, they really did do that shit. Okay.
Second time in his career.
You're right. First was like 07 or some shit. Like, that's insane. But, man, I don't know. If LeBron is Bron, no one is scary but the Suns. Nobody.
To the Lakers?
Who's scary? If they're like the Lakers, if they like really are the Lakers like that, who's scared? Outside of Phoenix, because I don't know how they're going to defend that. What they going to do? You going to put a Vandy on KD? I don't know, but
I still can't speak on the Lakers. That
that's what I'm saying.
It's way too. Yeah,
I still got to see a lot, but I see where you're coming from. But I still see. I
see what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. No, it's a lot. No, it's definitely a lot. If the backs of basketball guys are with the Lakers, they're not. Nobody should be. They shouldn't be scared of nobody but Phoenix if they're going to be scared of anybody, I feel.
It's just going to come down to matchups like we've been talking about a lot. I mean, man, it's so difficult to talk about it anyways because every damn day these standings, I can look up, one of my homies on Twitter tweeted, if I could see how many times this year I've tweeted NBA standings on Google and went to look at it to see where we're at and see what's going on in the West, bro.
It changed so much, bro. So, like, I don't know. Mm-hmm. It's definitely going to be matchup based. It's definitely matchup based. It's definitely going to be that. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't want to get too much into that because it's like I said, it's going to change. By next week, it's going to be different. But
but they'll get this
episode goes up, it's going to be different.
Yes.
Oh yeah, D'Lo might be back already. Like, who knows? Got to see them play together.
Absolutely.
I will say this: like 3-game winning streak next.
I'm glad Bron's back. It's always fun to see him back. If he was going to be out for the rest of the season, that would have just sucked because it's Bron. We ain't got 20. We don't have. We make jokes about it, but we don't have a lot more years of this dude.
Hey, too soon.
Injuries in general.
Yeah, like, bro.
I hate it. Brings up nasty dialogue too with players. So.
Oh God, can we not? Speaking of LeBron, okay, guys.
What?
Listen,
Where we going?
What just happened?
I want to get my words right.
All right, take your time, brother.
Listen, man. Every time something happens with LeBron, we ain't got to bring up
I seen your
Jordan.
tweet.
We ain't got to bring up Kobe. And first of all, if you're gonna bring them up, you have to be accurate with your information in 2023. You got to be accurate.
That statement itself, like, it does not make sense. You have to be accurate in 2023. Like, no one's accurate anymore.
It's hard to tell when people are trolling and when people are actually trying to bring a proposition.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, can we just? Can we not?
Yo, no offense. I'm tired of seeing that like D Rose is the savior of Bulls basketball. Like, he's not.
He's not.
Things like that. Just
Can y'all stop? It was a fun gesture when Pat Bev did the too small LeBron. They friends. He just got traded from. But can y'all stop acting like people didn't talk shit to Kobe and
Pat
LeBron?
Bev is Pat Bev.
Kobe
Someone
and,
pulled up the
it's
video.
Pat Bev.
Someone pulled up the video of old boy smoking Kobe in the face at the 3-point arc.
Chris Childs 2-piece Kobe in the face. Reggie Miller choked Jordan.
Yeah.
Can we stop doing that? I don't know. But it's not even like trolling anymore.
It's just today's version of what that was.
Yeah, it's just annoying.
Because if you do that, you're out like 10 games.
Oh, yeah, you're not going to be playing. You might miss the rest of the season. You do that shit.
Yeah.
It's over for you. Yeah, so we know what it is without LeBron. Ain't too much to say. I was just excited. I'm pretty sure y'all hoop fans, y'all excited that LeBron was back.
It definitely upped the excitement, for the Bulls game on Sunday yesterday.
It definitely did.
Yeah, nice little afternoon touch.
Mm-hmm. And if the Lakers are going to be in this,
yeah, absolutely.
For my mental reading abilities and comprehension, if we're going to be having conversations, I'd rather talk about like a healthy team with LeBron than talk about a team without LeBron for the final stretch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
no more Laker talk until they got a healthy roster for 2 games in a row.
They have a crazy ass stretch of games. They got on the road. It's like 4 or 5 games in a row. They got the Clippers,
I've been keeping
they got
tight
the
eyes
Bulls.
on.
I think they got y'all. They got Minnesota.
Mm-hmm. I think like next Friday.
Yeah, it's like 4 or 5 straight road games. So that's an ugly stretch. We're gonna see how that's gonna go for them. But
it's gonna be.
I think they got Dallas. I think Dallas is, again, one of those games in Dallas.
I think it's pretty secure. One of the Wolves, Pelicans, Lakers, Thunder, or Dallas aren't going to make it. I think Utah's for sure out. Portland's for sure out because they're sitting Dame.
Yeah.
Which I do think is the right move, but it sucks.
We're going to talk about them later.
Yeah. And Utah's letting THT cook.
He definitely
sitting Lowry. So
whatever.
It's one of those. I mean, even if for good purposes, I want OKC to drop out because I'd rather see Dallas and Luka in the play-in, but still you're missing 2 teams out of those teams there that I named.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to the play-in.
Shout out.
Hey, knew it was gonna happen.
At first I wasn't feeling the play-in because I was like, man, you got 82 games to get top 8.
It sounds stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's still dumb. Let's be honest. It's still stupid because look, you got 82 games to get top 8. If you don't get that, I'm sorry. But I
just think
I get it.
That tanking pool is a lot smaller than what it used to be.
Yeah.
Because those teams, you maybe had 2 teams fighting for that 8 spot. Now you have maybe 1 or 2 teams fighting for that 10 spot, even to get a chance to play for the 8 spot. So
I tip my hat to Adam Silver, man. He be trying.
That's probably the best thing he's done.
He be trying to make that money. Yeah.
He be trying to evolve shit. But I think shit got hectic. A lot of it is his fault because they let too much shit slide for the players. So it's like so much shit, but that's for another story. It's just a lot. I am pro player, but I feel like shit just got out of hand in the league with asking for trades when you just signed a deal or some shit like that.
We got some CBA stuff firing up soon, I think. So.
Yeah, we got some shit.
We'll see.
The owners is not going no more, bro. They are fed the fuck up, bro. It's gonna be I hope we don't have like a stoppage because of this shit because I feel like that could happen, but
and that one we had with baseball, they only missed a week of the real season, and I was still mad.
Yeah,
dude, I'm actually surprised that even happened, bro. The 1 week. I just knew that shit was gonna go into like June or some shit, but off Brown, we just go right into Dallas, man. What the fuck? I saw somebody say it's all Kyrie's fault. He tarnishes everywhere he goes.
Oh God.
I'm not a big Kyrie guy, but people are going overboard with
Twitter
that.
has been ruthless about Kyrie ever since he got there.
Luka,
I got a couple
Luka
Dallas
looks
follows.
sad.
Yeah, he does.
And I wouldn't even blame Luka. I'm not going to blame Kyrie. The rest of the team got to step up at some point.
Yeah, I'm not going to blame. Is it?
And when you trade away 3 role players,
that's what happens.
You traded just for Kyrie. This is what happens. You had holes to fill.
I personally am someone who puts a lot of weight on role players.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how I am. I'm more like
no, you should. You need.
There's more role players that I fuck with than stars. That's just how I am.
You need role players though. You need them.
But when you look at some of these players and their center position in general is just chaotic. You have Christian Wood who can only get you a bucket, not going to play a lick of defense.
He don't know what that means. He don't even run down the other side.
JaVale is getting plain drop coverage, and he's getting 2-on-1 every single time, and he's like 35.
Too. He ain't JaVale. He's not even JaVale when the Lakers won.
They don't got the defense to stay up, and they're just swimming around screens. They're going to hunt whoever's out there. That's the weakest link.
Yeah,
and they got some like bad contracts. Tim Hardaway Jr., Bertans making a lot of money.
What's Maxey making?
He just got an extension too,
8, 9.
He
but
did, didn't he?
He's pretty important, but I feel like he's got to step into larger shoes than you want him to.
He has to.
Oh,
he has to.
He has
like
to.
If he's like your third defender,
that feels dangerous.
I've been caping for Maxey for a little bit now, and
I like him
he really got to step up.
Because
a big man, he can shoot threes, play a little bit of defense. That's all you're really looking for in that role.
He's a sniper. No
Just
doubt.
be consistent with it.
Yeah. I don't know I think we know what's going on. Honestly, like you said, they traded away all this shit. It was a long reach because you probably was not gonna be in the conference finals this year. You're probably gonna make it to the second round, and then you go out and just get Kyrie. Like you panicked, basically.
It was a questionable move.
A lot of it goes back to the Porzingis stuff because that's kind of a long line of still relevant stuff where, I mean, the pick is still attached to this year, which is crazy. It's crazy how long those picks get attached.
Yeah.
You always forget about it. But
yes,
yeah, that didn't work out. He was injured, just wasn't a good fit, and now he's doing really solid in Washington, one of his better years ever. But at the same time,
good this year.
Even if you plug him into the team, it's not going to change a whole lot.
No, it's not. I don't know. It's just bad, man. Like, I don't want to put blame on Luka, but it's a couple of things I want Luka to get better at. His conditioning has to. Like, it's time. Mm-hmm. What year is this for him? Is this him and Trae Young's
year 5?
5 or 6.
Year 5.
It's time. You got to get in better shape. And
stay in it.
Stay in shape. And I think
because this season he came in looking a little bit trimmed up.
Yeah,
that's because he played Eurobasket in the offseason.
Yeah, then keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Keep playing.
No,
but he got injured and he came back looking a little tight in that jersey.
Looking doughy. How you looking doughy? Just being out. You ain't out. What the fuck?
Just a couple weeks is all it took.
Eating salami sandwiches? What the fuck is he doing while he's hurt, bro? Like,
hookah
I don't understand. Like,
hookah.
Yeah, he do be, man, bro.
Get busy.
I never did hookah. Does hookah make you like you the munchies? Like alcohol make you want to eat? Does hookah do that? I never had hookah before.
Hookah's all for show. It's all for show, man.
Let's smoke weed, man. That's what I be thinking.
They be throwing some shit in his little bowl.
But
hey, is this a THC positive pod? What?
Oh yeah.
What's that?
Absolutely.
What they be?
Hey, we accept all sponsors from weed companies. Okay.
I was about to say, there goes the sponsor money.
We are in the state of Illinois.
Right. Come on. Yeah. Let's do that.
Medicinal.
Let's get that.
Get our promo code. Put it out there.
Absolutely.
Use uncommon at checkout.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's right. But yeah, man, Dallas, they were never gonna win a championship no way, and it's looking ugly. I know for a fact, just the way media is, Luka got one more year, bro. Luka got one more year.
I mean, the media might say it, but yeah, Mark's not doing that.
Oh no,
that's his boy.
No. I'm not talking about trading. I'm talking about people are starting to turn on him.
That's happening already, which is crazy to me.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Because to me, Luka's not the problem.
No, I'm seeing it.
I mean, his weight, his conditioning,
his rise. You got to plateau off eventually, and then people are going to start talking shit.
Yeah,
it's like no, it's not that he's not getting worse. It's that he's really
This
fucking
is him.
good
Yeah.
at such a young age.
It's just
I think it's time now. He can stay in that shape, but I think the next level for him, for Luka now, is to be that extreme leader now. It's if you can control.
he doesn't give me like captain leadership vibes.
Like if you can control the ball like that, if you can control the ball like that, like a LeBron, your leadership skills got to be on point. And the way he get mad is
and did that like heliocentric of an offense when you're doing everything.
You got
Everything.
You have to be so much on your game. He has to be so locked in mentally because he a hooper. He gonna be able to. He can get your ass 35 in his sleep. 35, 10,
He almost
10.
missed tonight's game because of a technical, but then they took it away.
Yeah, so it's like
he got lucky.
so we can almost go right into that. I'm finished with Luka, but it's like he just got to his leadership skills got to get better. I think that's just he just had to. That just comes with time. Just comes with some people.
Don't. And I
don't know what they're going to do this offseason because you already got a pick going out this year. You already have a future pick going out. Kyrie is in question.
Oh, you stuck.
Who knows if you're even going to make the playoffs?
You gotta hope somebody come in free agency. But I know Zoe.
You lucked into Jaden Hardy dropping in the second round last year for absolutely no reason.
And you can't always bang on shit like that. And I know Zoe, you were saying you don't think there's no leadership bone in his body. It seemed like you don't.
Just like you said, he'll go out there and he'll get you a bucket. He'll still get his 6, 8, 10 assists.
Yeah.
But as far as bringing that team together, I don't know if he got it. Like Jonah was saying, those role players, Tim Hardaway Jr., like he needs to be Klay Thompson or Ray Allen for
even when he's hitting his shot,
this
you can
to
still
work.
Poke your holes because he's just a shooter.
Yeah,
but like you might have to get those types. Like it comes around often, but like a playmaker next to Luka just might not be the thing.
No, Kyrie was never to fit. We all said that was fun. But anybody thought I don't think it was gonna be this bad. I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. I'm not gonna
love
lie.
seeing Jalen Brunson unlocked on a new team, but they should have done so much better.
Yeah, it's bad. But it
could have been easy.
It definitely could have been it. But I didn't know they rescinded Luka's tech, which is good. But I'm gonna go right into that shit. Let's check out anything else to say about Dallas. We pretty much said everything about them.
Yeah, two losses to the Hornets is wild.
Yes, wild. Yeah, yeah.
That second one really blew me. I thought they'd come back ready to go.
Yeah, like what are y'all doing? Y'all can't tell me out there. Y'all can't tell me out there partying in Charlotte. Ain't shit to do in Charlotte right about now. What the fuck is y'all doing? Come on, chill out. Shout out to the NBA rescinding his technical foul, but are the refs soft now, or players really just talking crazy and doing too much?
Yes.
That's a good answer.
To everything. Yes.
So you think the refs are soft and the players are doing too much?
Refs are soft, players are doing too much. It's just a bad combination, and then you get things like this where you got to rescind the technical because he didn't deserve it. Yeah, and like we talked about, these refs be making calls that like change the whole game, change the whole atmosphere, energy.
The Terrence Mann Kawhi one the other night was terrible.
I missed that. What happened with that? I missed that one.
It's just weird.
Like I don't know.
Kawhi showed a little bit of emotion. The ref maybe thought he was acting wild, teed him up. Terrence Mann got ejected, and then after the game, they go off and say, "Oh, he shouldn't have been disqualified."
I hate it so much. I
understand what we're doing here, but
I saw after the situation. I don't know if y'all saw the situation today with the ump in spring training. I might add.
Yeah,
I saw somebody say that when people get ejected. They should the umps or the refs should come together and be like, "Was this?" Listen, especially in the NBA,
it's a spot decision.
We replay.
It's a real quick reaction,
right? We replay everything in the NBA. The refs should be able to okay, what happened? What
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe go to the monitor if you need to, but not enough to where you're looking and lips lip reading.
Yeah, I don't need a.
It
I don't
get
need
nasty.
Exactly.
Yeah, if I get 2 TV timeouts during the challenge and a replay, you're losing.
No, we already see how nasty it can get.
No, if somebody gets ejected, say like an NBA game, and it's like, what the fuck just happened? It wasn't like no fight. It wasn't like no one really know. I think the refs should be able to come together and be like, all right, listen, no, we good, blah blah blah. But because it happened so fast, like you said, and sometimes The announcers don't even know what the fuck just happened sometimes. They be like, what happened?
They don't.
Look
at the Vucevic one the other night.
Nobody knows.
Oh, that was so bad.
Nobody know what the fuck happened.
I've seen Jokic run up to ref, slam the ball, and bark in their face and not get one tech.
Nah, bro. Sometimes it'll be no tech.
Where Vucevic gets 2 and tossed
for talking
within 10 seconds. Yes, he probably was being over the top, but you see other players do this exact same thing and not get 1.
Not 1, bro.
And this is in a game with 2 teams that are fighting for playing position.
Bro, imagine the Bulls would have lost that game.
Oh, it would have been up. Bulls Twitter would have been up.
2 teams fighting for playoff position, end of the season, and we're
against a LeBron team.
On a Sunday afternoon. They had nothing but time.
Nothing but time, and whenever it's the Bulls versus any LeBron team,
it's up.
Anytime it's something to do with the refs, oh god, watch out.
All right, but on the other end of this, players doing too much. We saw Trae Young get ejected, throwing the ball, stuff like that. Where I was just throwing it back to him. Like, nah, we saw how hard you.
That was.
And you're Trae Young. You should know. Like, Draymond's gonna get calls like that where you might just be doing too much, but it's also Draymond. Like,
it's insane. You got that history. The amount of players that got 10+ techs. Luka does stupid shit though. Like I said, the leadership shit. Like doing this to the ref. Like you're gonna get a tech, bro. Is that the one they rescinded? Is that the one they rescinded?
No, that was a fine.
30,000.
That was after the game. That was after the whistle.
NBA said,
30,000, my boy. Ain't that what it was? 30,000?
Something like that.
Yeah.
30,
I know Mike Williams just got fined by the NBA for 30,000 for what he said about the fouls in the game with the Lakers and the Suns.
Monty be pissed. It's like, dude, your whole team's shooting mid-ranges.
Yeah, like, bro, this happens numerous times, and it'd be different referee crews, bro. Like, you guys don't go to the rim. How are you gonna get a foul?
Oh man, the Wolves Hawks game I went to had Ben Taylor.
Oh,
holy shit!
and Trae Young, we were talking about that. He's so terribly good at getting those fouls.
Yeah,
I hate it.
I understand
is it a skill or is it like?
In a way, but I don't think if you're actually trying to actively shoot, I don't think it should be a shooting foul.
It's kind of like Harden swinging the ball low, getting that call.
It's the same thing as a swipe through. The swipe through, the rip through that they took away that you can only get shots on if you are in the bonus now. It should be the same thing with these kind of Trae and Harden-esque fouls, where if you're not actively looking to make the shot, it's clearly just trying to draw the foul. It should just be a side out.
I'm with you on that. Mm-hmm. I don't even know if Harden even does that shit anymore. Does he? When I watch,
he still does
on
drives. It's on drives more than anything.
Okay.
He's just passing so much now.
Where he gets his off arm under guys and then gathers.
To that more now when I'll be watching him.
It's crazy. He's always got his hands low.
Yeah, that's insane. But I think I'm kind of with Zoe too. I think the refs are definitely soft. But the players are just it's a players' league, but y'all can't just be throwing shit. I don't mind. My thing is this: I don't give a damn if a player does emotion or a cuss, but you ain't gonna be cussing at me. We're not gonna do. We're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
Like some things you should just know better to do than like you shouldn't be slamming the ball 80 feet in the air, or you shouldn't be.
We're not gonna do that. We're gonna
delaying the game. Those are understandable. That's stuff that you should know from playing basketball for your whole life. That you can't be doing in a game, let alone in a clutch situation where your team needs you. Or
you don't get caught throwing the ball at the pad because you got fouled when there's 4 minutes to go.
Momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Be smart yourself.
Yeah. It's just you got especially now with like tech, you got to understand, especially if you're in a tight race or you're in the playoffs, you got to keep your emotions tight. Because listen, just because they rescind that shit the next day, your team still lost. If your team loses because you're not there, they're not rescinding it. They're not going to take that loss away. Your tech might be taken away, but guess what? It's too late now. You lost a game 5. That's the most important damn game if you tie 2-2. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to. You gotta you gotta keep your emotions intact. Yeah, the refs are soft. Ain't nothing we can do about that.
Hey, I peeped that game 5 reference though. I feel you. I got you, bro.
Yeah,
And there's some games as a fan.
Yeah,
There's some games as a fan where I want to be mad at the refs, but you can. It's like, damn, we really played like ass tonight. We could have just done this and this in clutch time, and we still would have won with the refs being bad. Like, you still have so many opportunities.
So many.
That.
Yep. But
like you still got to execute. You got to overcome that.
Yeah, for sure. I just hate it. So many, and I think like Texas. Slow down the game. We already got so many goddamn challenges and this and that. It's just like it's taking up time because now we got to tell people what's going on. They got to shoot a free throw. You got to do all this shit.
Yeah.
It's just so many texts in the
game,
what, bro.
We could all do with a little more NBA realness. Like let them cuss each other out and push each other a little bit.
Yeah,
let's see it for real.
There's nothing wrong with that, bro. There's literally nothing wrong with that. As long as
it's the difference between like malicious intent and
nature, especially in the playoffs. Like. It's going to get when you got two teams trying to move on, and it's a game 5 shit. Even at game 6, if somebody don't want to get eliminated, it's going to be some scuffle. We've been playing for a week and a half now. Like we hate these dudes. So,
if someone's throwing a full on punch.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, you might want to get him out of the game and think about his next game.
Yeah, that's different.
But if he's a little push and shoving on a hard play or like a foul or like a tie-up.
Even if it's some guys, they start talking like, oh, yeah, and they just all in each other's heads. Like, just go ahead, let them talk. Let's see.
Ain't nobody doing
That'll be some
wrong.
nice content.
Yeah, ain't nobody doing shit wrong, but I don't want to spend too much time on that because we know refs in all sports is just awful because the refereeing I saw in college basketball in both leagues, this is just
it's even worse down there. You think it's bad in the league? It's even worse down there. They're just getting better though.
Yeah, they are. They're trying. But what we got next on this list of things? I see Bucks. Let me tell you something. Bucks took over number 1 spot, and then
quiet.
They had the quietest 15-game winning streak I've ever seen.
They're not letting loose.
Nobody said nothing.
Chilling up there.
They're not. Giannis being in and out the lineup, still winning. Even if they lose, if they lose without him, you got to beat them in the last second or last.
Middleton at 34 tonight, by the way. So
I didn't look at no scores tonight of NBA.
To be honest, I don't even know how he's. All right, good for him. I like to see him healthy when he starts playing in the playoffs. Yeah, they'll be scary.
Middleton will go from. Have you ever seen the Middleton cycle meme?
Yes, I have.
It's like ass, and then it's like this guy's pretty good. And it's he's the greatest player of all time. He's hitting clutch shots, and then it's back to ass.
Because he will have them games. He's like, why can't he play this all the time? He'll shut shit
down from the mid range out of nowhere. And then he just goes
nowhere.
Man,
pre-injury, he was one of my top 2-way guys on the wings. Like
I used to talk so much shit about him. So much. Zoe hated that shit.
I remember.
He ugly as hell. He ugly as hell. But he can hoop.
So much shit to both of y'all about Middleton because both of y'all.
You didn't think he'd be the 2 on a chip team.
Hell no. But
look at you.
He's number 3. He's number 3 behind Drew. I think Drew's the second best player. On the Bucks.
I'm not gonna argue that.
I think it's Drew.
If Drew had a better shot selection, then
But I will give it to y'all. He was needed for them to win a championship. He was definitely
the shot creation.
Yeah, he was definitely needed because we all know if he doesn't get hurt against the Bulls, that series is going to be different against Boston.
Yeah,
series.
They might go back to back.
Oh yeah, they definitely might go back to back. That series is different if Milton is there. So. It's now. It looks like the Bucks want this ring again. They want this shit back.
Brook Lopez, man,
crazy.
Can we talk about him for a second? How he's
so good.
Changed his whole career.
This man has rebranded better than any NBA player I've ever known,
and nobody talks about it.
It's funny because he still has the touch around the paint that he used to. If he has a mismatch, he's getting a little hook shot in.
This man could get you 20 points and 4 or 5 rebounds. Then he started stepping out to threes in LA. Then went to Milwaukee, still stepping out threes. Now he's Defensive Player of the Year candidate. I don't know what to say about Brook besides great career.
Great career. One's talking about how he just transformed his whole career, bro.
You don't see guys
He made sure he stayed in the league. He said,
stay relevant.
He said, "I cannot stay the same big because when he came in the league,
minimum with the Bucks.
Minimum,
when he
bro.
came back after the Lakers stint.
I didn't know that was a minimum contract. Damn.
Bro.
Or damn near.
He
Like,
about to be out
And he got the
4
bag.
million.
Yeah. Shout out to Brook Lopez for doing it.
He's
Both
going to get a
brothers
little
are still in
bag
the
this
league.
offseason.
Both brothers.
Yep. Shout out Robin too.
Robin
Both
still
brothers
serves his purpose.
Exactly.
He'll set you some
Facts.
screens and hit some hook shots.
Yep. He was
Oh,
never
the
gonna,
hook.
and he would never Brook anyway. He wasn't no like Brook in the first place.
He
But
was just serviceable.
yeah, like I'm
Oh,
with it.
yeah.
I'm with it. I'm glad. But the Bucks, I know shit can change, but I think now this ain't December. This about to be April, and they're in a spot where I feel like this is how they're gonna be through June if they make it.
Especially
to
the way the
finals.
Celtics have looking as of late. Celtics
Yeah,
might be, at least since the All-Star break, Celtics might be the third best team in the East.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Something's not
They
right
have
there.
been.
It's too much. And now
76 has been playing.
You got contract talks and shit with Jaylen Brown. Like we got too much shit. Y'all worried about too much shit right now to be trying to win a championship.
I haven't heard a word about Brook Lopez contract talks.
Nope.
Nothing.
Everything's straight in Milwaukee. They good.
The smaller market's doing them
straight
great.
in Milwaukee, like you said, everything is straight in
They're
Milwaukee.
good.
So I don't know. Ain't no too much to say about Milwaukee, man. They got the number 1 seed, and it's gonna stay like that.
Oh yeah.
I see the notes we got. Sorry, that was Siri. I'm gonna watch. We got East teams to watch. I don't even know. Does it matter?
We just give so much time to the West. We need to speak on the East, man.
What did it talk about? Okay, I got this.
The Bucks now. Let's talk about the Celtics slide. Let's talk 76ers hooping.
Okay. We're gonna get to 76ers. I got some shit to say about them. Do we need to? So we start talking about teams. We got the Cavs. First of all, I didn't think when it was gonna happen. I didn't think it'd be this soon, but the Cavs are gonna be in a playoffs. For real playoff. Not no playing.
Quietly have 48
and not
wins.
have LeBron James on their damn team.
And it didn't
Yo,
last that long.
that is insane. But
You didn't.
I say all to say,
No.
does Donovan Mitchell get enough respect? We talk about everybody else. We talk about Tatum. We talk about Jaylen Brown, Booker.
I think it's gonna be hard.
Where do we put,
I don't think he's the guy.
Where do we put him?
He's
in the NBA and rankings.
He's somewhere between like 12 to 20 for me. You know, any day of the week. But
who's better?
I don't think he's the guy.
Give me your 11 real quick if you can. 11 better players than Donovan Mitchell. We can take him off our head. Right. We got Steph.
He's put him on the spot.
Real, man.
We're gonna do it together. I'm just gonna let you do that shit. That's just hard. I ain't gonna do you like that. So we got Steph. We got KD. We got Bron. We got
Giannis, Jokic,
Embiid. How many is that? 7? I didn't wasn't even counting. My fault.
6.
Luka. Tatum.
Dame. Tatum. Shea.
Oh yeah, Shea. Yeah, Yeah.
He up there now. He's up there.
No. I'm talking about you spot on with your Donovan Mitchell 12 or 20. Oh, Paul George.
Yeah, he's in that range.
Paul George, you put Paul George over. We do that. We get to later because I know we got some shit. We got some shit.
It's still close. It's still relevant. You can kind of tell once it gets to that tier.
Yeah, he's in that range.
So,
but he's not the guy. I don't think he's that number 1. I think he's a good 2, maybe. But as far as him leading the team deep into the playoffs,
I got a stat.
He's really easy. I think you can neutralize him in the playoffs if you want to. A good team.
I got a stat.
Go ahead.
Best 3-point percentage on shots from 28 feet to half court in the last 10 years. Minimum 100 attempts. So we're talking crazy range, right?
Yeah, dumbass range. Where's Donovan Mitchell at?
Who do you think is leading in percentage with 43%?
I'm just going to say Donovan Mitchell because we're talking about him. Is it Donovan Mitchell?
Darius Garland.
Oh, wow.
I was not expecting that.
I was about to say Dame.
Darius Garland
got range like that?
He's nice.
I mean, Zoe put me on Darius Garland. I
feel like Garland still doesn't get his respect.
No, he don't.
On how well this team can operate with 2 big ass low scorers like
they doing
large plays. On
that team is just they got 2 small guards, 2 big bigs. They got a Coro and Levert, and they figured it out though. That 2 big man lineup
because you got to match the defense with the offense, and then that offensive
Mobley,
player's got to play defense.
And Mobley is something else. So
shout out to Mobley on a little offense here and there, though. He's been finding his touch more this year for sure.
I don't know who else to watch. I think the East is damn near set, but like I don't think it's too much. Let's see.
It might be a chill till the second round type beat.
Yeah, it really might. I know
4 is locked because the Knicks is 11 games behind first, and they're like 5 games behind the Cavs for fourth. So,
I've just been hearing a lot of things, but the Heat is coming up to that time of year where they just might start.
No, it is.
Hey,
but
just might fuck around.
I think the Heat are a better playoff team than they will be a regular
See?
season team this year.
Always. They're built
Eric
for the playoffs.
Spoelstra for 7 games.
Yeah, he's built for it.
It's that time of year. Jimmy Butler even said, "I don't even play till after the All-Star break."
I don't care.
Y'all see that?
Is that bad for the league? Is that bad? Like, is that what people be mad about the league for saying shit? Should he have said? I mean, that shit out loud?
Embiid takes the first 20 games to start trying on defense.
He does.
And then he's the defensive player of the year.
He's preseason.
Let me say, if Miami fuck around, because they're tied with Brooklyn, if Miami fuck around, get this 6 seed and don't have to do a play-in and got to play the Sixers in the first round.
Exactly.
Miami gonna fuck around and beat them.
Fuck around.
Hey, Doc Rivers, Eric Spoelstra.
You already know how you are.
Jimmy's gonna be out for revenge. We know this,
bro. They gonna fuck around, and beat them dudes. Philly better hope Brooklyn keep that 6 seed.
I just wish that they had the shooting of past years with how Bam's playing offensively this year and how Bam can pass the ball.
They do. They don't play that motherfucker no more because he can't do shit. They got Max.
He can't do nothing.
Bro, he got the bag, and Duncan just sits there on the bench, bro.
Yeah.
He's not good.
Good for him, though.
Yeah.
Good for him, though. He got the bag.
His shooting's not even good enough to play, though, and they need shooting
so
badly.
It's like low 30s, right?
Yeah.
It's like 32, I want to say.
Yeah, he needs to pick that up.
Yeah. It needs to be like 38 or higher to see the court.
His feet
as
are
the shooter.
Than, what's his name? Max Struss? Is it Max Struss?
Yeah.
Max Struss, yeah.
So
he's only shooting 34 this year.
He plays better defense.
But he plays better defense, yeah.
I can play better defense than Duncan, bro.
Yeah, so Spoelstra's like, yeah, you already know, but
damn,
you stupid.
Lock up.
He's
lock up.
Duncan is not good at defense, bro, at all. So.
Oladipo is shooting 31. Like,
it was a nasty meme going around by Oladipo this week. I forgot about that shit, bro. Ooh, I forgot about that shit. That was nasty. But I don't think nobody else. The Knicks.
Sometimes
are the Knicks back down to earth?
Knicks are tricky.
I mean, it's gonna be. They're gonna play Cleveland in the first round.
If Julius keeps going off, not stat wise, if he just keeps snapping on people, it's not gonna be a good rest of the season.
No, it's not, bro. I don't know.
They were turning on his ass again. They were turning on him again already.
Yeah.
I just think they're clearly behind that top 4, top 3.
Oh, absolutely. Because
what we talked about with our episode when we did the East rankings a while ago, I don't think it's much changed, even with that crazy run.
No, I think the only team we can really look is Miami because that team is just always built for the play. Shit, slow down.
That's who was right. Yep.
That's what
the Knicks and Cleveland or Miami and Cleveland could be an interesting series just because it'd be kind of slowed down.
It'd be good.
I take Miami in that. I take Eric Spoelstra in a lot of series.
Against a lot of teams.
Against a lot of teams, bro. A lot of teams.
Heater is hard to break down this year too.
Because people
you watch them and it's just
people are hurt. And it's just not. They
had a lot of injuries up top.
Yeah, they did.
This season.
Their rotation was already kind of dwindled, even healthy. To get you through a whole season was going to be difficult. So
in the last 10 games, they've been 6-4. I do want to say this though. They're not a team to watch, but I want to. We never talk about our teams though, and cause they get on my goddamn nerves. I just want to let y'all know that they get on so nerves.
That's facts. They get on my goddamn nerves right now.
So it's like Zach is balling. They 7-3 in their last 10 games. People think the Bulls is gonna make some time of a damn run in the playoffs. It's just I'm glad they're winning. Let me say that now. I'm glad they're winning.
Yes. It's nice.
It's nice, but
the Pat Bev effect.
But right,
the Pat Bev effect. That motherfucker really came in.
He did.
He's not missing the playoffs.
He said some. He said something about, "Oh, I was a spoon. They try to use me as a fork."
Yeah.
I'm like, what the?
Yeah, he said some wild shit, bro. He definitely
The analogies.
he definitely says wild shit. But
you hear what he said about being happy he got traded to the Magic because he got bought out by them, so he's got the Florida taxes instead of the California taxes.
Yo, shout out Pat Bev.
Shout out Pat Bev, bro. Shout out Pat Bev.
Probably getting an extra couple million.
One time I saw, I forgot where I was in the city, but Pat Bev, was he with the Clippers? I think he was with the Clippers, and he was in a blue, I think it was a blue Lambo, and I'm like, you know, like you're like you better cross the light, but everybody not taking off fast, so it's like my light turned green first. Oh, that's Pat Bev. I was like, "Hey, Pat Bev!" And he put his
I met him after a Wolves game. He was
dope.
genuine as hell.
Yeah, he cool as hell.
Oh, I bet.
He took the most time out of like any player I met after a game to talk to us and chop it up.
That's dope. No,
that's love.
I never really ran into him like when he was in the high school phase and just being. I never really ran into him, that's crazy. You usually, if you out and about, you're running to these dudes. I just never ran into him, but he always seemed like he a cool dude. Like he really has changed something with the Bulls. They got a little feistier, you know. But
I'm telling you, just
having
that little energy is crazy.
That energy, but also it's kind of showing you what AK and Mark Eversley were trying to put together, because you put in, I'm not going to say he's obviously not Lonzo, but he plays defense.
Dollar
he gets
General
other guys
Lonzo.
to play hard. Yeah. And he's got them hooping.
Yeah.
And they, you know, they keep rolling. They're not going to make no noise, but I'm happy to see them hooping.
Kobe White having any impact is good.
Yeah.
I've seen he's been doing well lately.
And
I mean, if he
playing
just makes some threes.
Playing solid ball.
No,
yeah.
he
Threes are inconsistent, but it's
I
better.
ain't gonna say, I'm not going to apologize to him because I still feel a way about Kobe White, but he is playing better. He on my team.
You get on a streak when you need it.
Yeah, he on my favorite team. So that's you know, I'm glad seeing Zach hooping, but I saw some crazy dialogue on Twitter about teams tanking or missing the playoffs. Like, I don't want my team to tank, but when I know my team is clearly not a top 4 team, what are we? And if you're not, this is not your team
has to be
for the
pick
future.
related.
This is not your team. If it's not your team for the future, making the playoffs as in a play as a 10 seed is pointless to me.
It just has to be like
That shit is pointless, bro.
I mean,
it just has to be
get
pick
it.
related.
It has to, like at that
shit
point,
don't
you
make
know,
no sense, bro.
the product's not going to compete.
No, it's not. Like
at the trade deadline every year, I might be selling.
yeah, like don't let like these regular season wins fool you. Like this 7-3 in the last 10 is fun for this. It's fun for us because we like our team. But once we get in the
We finally beat Joel Embiid and the Sixers.
Yeah,
like
come on,
great,
right.
but we're not going to do nothing.
if we get in the series, we gonna get out coached. We don't have this. It's just not that. But I just want to give.
I don't care how good of a record we have against these top teams in the 7-game series.
No,
it's not going to happen.
No.
If we get two wins, it's improvement. I'll take that.
Yeah, if we squeeze out a game in the series, I'll take it. I don't even know. Right now, we're in the play-in. We probably would be in a play-in because the Wizards are like 4.5 games behind us. So it's like we got the Bulls, the Raptors, the Hawks.
Wizards are behind the
Pacers. And the Heat. So it's like, are we going to come out of that?
The Hawks are the definition of need.
We might not come out of that. But if we fuck around and do,
we're gonna play.
Let's get 2 wins.
Let's
get 2 wins.
We're gonna play Milwaukee or Boston in the first round. Let's
get 2 wins.
Reward. That's what y'all want. That's what y'all want as Bulls fans. Why?
I don't want it, but I'm here for the ride.
Come on, man. That make no sense.
Pray that
I had to get out of goddamn. It's just fucking annoying, bro.
It's a weird spot.
But ain't nobody else watching the East. Ain't nobody else, bro. It's the Bucks.
It's top heavy.
It's very top heavy. We can talk about Philly. Philly been doing their thing. Like Embiid. I heard. I don't know if y'all listen to JJ Redick podcast with Tim Legler, but JJ Redick said he's gonna start. Who knows if he's gonna actually do this, but he's gonna stop. He's not gonna start talking about MVP until March, which I think is smart.
I agree.
Talking about MVP in December is absolutely 100% pointless because now it's fun because everybody has flipped to who Joel Embiid in a matter of fucking weeks, bro. Oh my god! And people are saying, you know, Twitter gonna be nasty because I'll be here for the entertainment. I might agree with it, but people are saying Embiid is ducking Jokic tonight because of his calf injury. He already bust his ass once.
That's not a guy you want to play through an injury. If he has a minor injury, he's not the guy you want to play through it for a game.
Hell no.
Y'all see what Perk said about that too?
He said he ducking, bro.
I don't even want to know what the fuck Perk's saying.
I'm gonna remember this when it comes down to voting. Like, yeah, exactly. I don't care, Perk. I don't care, Perk.
He's dead ass about that.
Thank you for showing me why you shouldn't have a vote.
Yes.
Right.
And he's probably what everybody else be doing too. Other media people. But Philly, I would be so much higher on Philly if they didn't have Doc Rivers.
Yeah, that's the factor right now.
Their offense can get suspect at times.
I'll be so much happier. Well, not happy,
Unlocking Maxey has helped.
I'm gonna see. Hold on. No,
Maxey has been playing way better than I thought he was this early.
No, you gotta unlock.
I thought he was gonna be a six man type of candidate for his career.
Yeah,
but
he can definitely be a starting point guard.
He plays well. Nice to Harden. His playmaking skills more upside than I thought.
Mm-hmm. Since we are talking about the East, we were talking about the Cavs. I know I put it in a group chat, but I don't know if everybody even heard about this. I don't know what news people get if they're not on Twitter, because
I don't know.
I don't know Instagram.
I don't know where they get
Instagram. NBA shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Terrible.
But
days behind.
I don't know. Days behind.
It's just screenshots of tweets.
Yeah, I don't know what they be going on. I don't know if this was from Paul George's podcast, but it says via podcast. Oh yeah, it is his. So it was on Paul George. He said Cleveland. I ain't get the clip. I was gonna read it. Cleveland was like close to getting me with LeBron there. Not a lot of people know that I'm chopping up with LeBron. Like, yo, how can we make this work? So he said basically in the rest of the clip, it's a clip on there. Basically, like Indiana wasn't trying to trade him Division I, which is smart. I mean, it's smart.
I get it. You play him 4 times.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to see him either.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see him either. But if y'all leave in good terms, it really shouldn't matter. But I feel you. I'm not trying to send his ass to get maybe a ring or two without us, and not send his ass to LeBron because at that time it was like book it. LeBron versus whoever come out the West because he was going to the finals regardless. But
Raptors, great offense, great regular season.
You're not getting passes, man. DeMar DeRozan talked about how brutal it was knowing he was going to play against that man.
Let me hit a little floater on the run off the glass against you.
Off the glass.
Off the glass. Clean.
A mid-range fading runner towards the baseline.
Clean, bro. Clean as game winner. But do y'all think if Paul George, if that trade happens, I don't even know who the fuck they're trading because I don't even remember what OKC gave up. But do you think they can
the
win
NBA,
at
man.
least
You look at these
one?
hypotheticals, and it's a whole ass domino effect with everything else.
Oh, yeah.
We're in an alternate universe.
It is, but
it's crazy real quick.
If you can get Paul George to still have the same team they had that went to the finals, could they have beaten KD Warriors at least one of those times?
Yeah, easily.
I think so too. Because you got somebody who. Yep, go ahead and say it.
A true two-way legit star next to LeBron James
will help that team regardless.
I said what now?
I mean, yeah.
Shot creation and defense would help that team regardless.
Because you can give spells to LeBron having to guard KD. At that time, Paul George was still locking motherfuckers up. He was still getting in people's bodies, and he was still a bucket. Like he was scared of him. Like he was. Paul George was that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like he was finally getting healthy again after that injury. Because remember in OKC, he was in the MVP talks. He was like number 3.
Yeah, he was that one.
Yeah,
he was hooping. That
was one of his better,
and that was the
best
year
seasons.
I think he was going to be. He would have been in Cleveland. So I know people were probably like, man, ain't no way. Listen, Paul George with Bron in Cleveland at that time, with that roster, with that core they had, they definitely could have won, bro. They definitely could have won a series. I'm not saying they would have won both, but they could have at least won one, bro.
Nah. Hey, who gave Paul George a podcast, though?
Podcast P.
Podcast P.
Podcast P show. Who is it sponsored by? I want to know who. I got to find out, too. I gotta find out.
There's he's like one of those stars that's like, you might just want to like pop on every once in a while.
Yeah, because I don't know if I can listen.
He doesn't seem like a personality that'd be like, oh, it'd be cool to have him on a podcast.
He's a player I'm gonna listen to on somebody else's podcast talking to him. I don't think I'm like, I was never expecting him to get a podcast. I was not
every week tuning into Paul George. No offense, Paul.
Yes,
Podcast P.
Before I know Zoe got some hot questions for us, but before we get there, the Bulls are getting their ass whooped by the Clippers right about now, 99-77. Jesus
it's
Christ,
so bad.
Damn, we already hour 45 in. We gotta get
we do.
Hey, we can say them hot takes.
No, I'll just say real quick. This is fast. This is real quick.
Quick fire.
I didn't want to talk.
Here's a hot take.
I didn't want to talk about this.
Why is Bones Highland so skinny? God damn.
Very skinny. My name is Bones. Shit.
Exactly.
Facts.
Real quick, Sham said, I think when you look at this situation, talking about Dame, I didn't want to talk about Dame as no more, but you have to wonder if he's going to play another game for the Portland Trailblazers. I expect there to be real conversation this offseason.
I think it'll be the same thing as last year. I'll see it when I believe. I'll see when I believe.
100%.
We ain't got to talk that much long about it. That's all I want to say.
We know where we're at it.
But do you think Philly should have definitely traded for him when that shit was going on, or it was the right move to wait for Harden?
Oh, for Simmons?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I definitely would have made that move.
Yes,
in theory, yes, but bro. It's always tough to make that happen.
It is tough, but
I think they should definitely pull that trigger on that shit. But
I would have.
Especially
Simmons still could have ran the show in Portland.
Yeah, he definitely could have still ran the show in Portland. But I don't want to talk about him too long because I'm tired of the Dame trade. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
We'll see what their pick lands at, and then I think that predicates a lot.
Perfect.
Facts.
Figure out the little drop off in the draft, like top 5, top 6, and then if you're not in that, hey man.
Yeah. I'm with you.
We gotta move. We gotta move.
Make a move.
No, I'm with you.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Zoe. Go with your questions.
All right, about to hit y'all with a quick little either or.
Okay.
We got a little guard edition.
Okay.
Gonna run through a couple of these.
Okay.
All right, first one.
And how y'all know?
We got Jordan.
We don't know who he's about to say. So
no script.
No script.
No script. No script in this league.
Go ahead.
All right, first one. We got Jordan Poole or Tyrese Maxey.
That's actually.
Hey.
Ooh,
I put some time into this, okay?
Give me Poole's like explosion games, but his moments when give me Max I think I rock with Maxey here.
I think Maxey decision making is a lot better
for reliability.
And I'm gonna go with him.
I'm gonna go with Maxey too.
Yeah, I think his decision I'm real big. If you gonna control the ball a lot, your decision making has to be A1 damn near.
His mistakes are so loud.
Yeah, they are. He don't make a lot, but when he make them a damn, like you said, they loud as fuck. You hear this shit. His mistakes. I'm with Maxey on that. That's a good one.
Hey, I was not
expecting that shit at all. That's a real good one.
Yo,
you thought about that,
don't worry.
Boy.
I got
Shout
these.
out to you. Shout out to you.
He was in the lab.
I got these. Don't worry.
No, I
was in the lab for a minute.
No, you did.
All right, second one. Okay. We got Tyrese Halliburton or Jalen Brunson. I put some thought into this shit, bro.
Give me Halliburton.
I like the small guards to see what they do, but I'm a big guard guy. He got handles. His decision, Jalen Brunson's decision making is good too, but Halliburton's decision making is so phenomenal, and he has the clip, which I didn't know he had.
He does have the clip. It's an ugly ass clip.
It is ugly.
But he got it.
He got it.
The strap is ugly as shit.
Yeah, it's so ugly, but
he probably would have been a top 5 pick if he didn't have an ugly jumper.
Bro.
Yeah.
But the way he commands,
he probably would have been a bull. Fuck.
Yeah. I'm so high on leadership when you got the ball in your hand so much, and he has it. His decision making is really up there. He's smart.
I'm not gonna argue with y'all, but Chicago guy, I'm going with Jalen Brunson. He's been doing it since I can remember, like from high school to college to the league. He's always been putting on.
He has. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nah.
I was close to picking Brunson, but go ahead.
It's a close. Try to keep them close.
You thought about these. You
I like the
really
play styles a lot.
You're doing really good with these.
All right, next one up, Jamal Murray, Darius Garland.
I'm taking Darius.
I'm taking Darius.
I'm taking Darius. This was a little bit.
I think Jamal Murray is a little underappreciated, though.
He is underappreciated, but I think he got way too much hype after the bubble.
Yeah. He did get a little hype, but it's both guys I feel like can fill it up scoring wise.
Yeah, but I like Garland a lot.
But
y'all put me on.
I like Garland
y'all
too.
Made me watch him more and more. Now I'm fucking nothing against Murray. Murray's good, but
he definitely gets he's a little in the shadow of Jokic a little more than he should be. I feel like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I think because if he was here last year, my fault. If he was there last year in the playoffs, it would have been a better series against the Warriors.
Needed that.
Oh yeah, because definitely.
It was so easy just to neutralize Jokic, and there was no other guards to do shit. There was nothing. It was nothing.
They were tapped out.
Yeah, it was tapped out. Well, go ahead.
All right, next one: DeJounte Murray, Fred VanVleet.
Now listen, it's not fair. You know I'm a DeJounte Murray fanboy, but
both of them been rough this year.
I'm getting very worried that my boy is about to get lost in the shuffle going to Atlanta.
He's just had kind of a rocky year, period.
And being in the chaos of the Trae Young show, you don't know. This might be a hot take. I'm going to say it real quick. I would just build around DeJounte Murray and trade Trae Young because you can get pieces for him.
Can you?
Yes. I think you still can. People will still like Trae Young.
I'm not trading for Trae Young.
I mean, that's an interesting conversation.
Yeah, I'm not trading for Trae Young.
No, I'm not. But again, I'm going to the playmaking. DeJounte Murray, his leadership and his mind, give me that shit over Trae Young all day long, man. I don't give a fuck if your ass can shoot from the logo all game long. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like DeJounte he can play D. He can still get buckets. Yeah, he ain't no big ass. He ain't no 3-point shooter, but he can still get buckets. And he's not going to be scared to shoot. He's not a Ben Simmons. He's not going to not shoot the ball. I'm sorry. You catch really strays. You catching strays, Ben, but I give me Murray, man. I like Fred, but give me Murray. Another big guard. I
want to lead DeJounte as well. Like I feel like Fred gets underappreciated for what he does, he'd be so much better. He's so much better with an actual big and not all forwards.
Yeah.
That's true.
And he's not going to be like locking up players larger than him, but he can lock up a point guard.
Oh, he can definitely play some damn defense.
He can definitely, he's strong as hell, you know.
Yeah,
I just Rockford strong, boy.
Yeah, right. Because you got to be. Ooh, Lord, if y'all know about Rockford, Jesus Christ. But I like DeJounte has everything I want in a point guard. He's tall, he's long, and he got the mental to lead us through a fucking storm. And that's just my thing. I like Fred.
I can't paint too much with the Hawks this year too, because I feel like the circumstances have been weird, and it's going to be a better situation.
It's been
next year.
Yeah. I think next year DeJounte can be back to being DeJounte. I really think so. But give me him. I like these boys. I like these.
Let's get the conversation going.
These some good ones. You know. I know we got to move on, but when you see shit like this on other shows or even just on Twitter or just the internet, it be the same people. Do you want
the same guys?
Tatum or Booker, or do you?
I don't like the upper echelon ones. I like the kind of mid to high tier ones.
Like, come on,
we right here, boys. We right here.
Yeah,
it's hard to break down one of the best players with one of the best players. You have more when players have weaknesses. You got more dialogue.
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely. And you got so many different circumstances, like LeBron and KD. Like, listen, my team gonna be good.
I don't care. They're good.
Regardless of who I get.
Yeah.
Like,
give me both.
It don't matter.
Exactly.
It don't matter. So, but man, these are good. You got some more, or that's it?
I got last one.
All right.
Desmond Bain, Tyler Hero.
I'm taking Bain.
Even though I think Bain is built funny, but them
boy, stocky boy.
Stocky. Yeah, give me Bane. Even though Hero is
Y'all
doing
Bane?
his thing, but give me Bane, man.
I'm gonna go with Hero.
Ooh, okay.
Hey,
Why you going with Hero?
just a little swag. Just a little swag to him. I kind of like it.
No, he does. He got a little swag. I'm actually shocked I'm going with Bane, but I just think I see Bane produce more than I see Hero
early
doing.
season Bane has been a little different than late season Bane. Like his shot creation was a lot better earlier in the year, and now he's. I mean, I think he had an injury for a little bit too. I want to say, which obviously probably didn't help, but I think Hero still has the lean in shot creation, but like coming off screens, Bane is
knocked down.
Crazy.
Yeah, he's knocked down. He's knocked down for sure. I mean, that was good, man. You should do.
Jaw gravity helps too.
Let's do this. You gonna do every position?
I got a forward edition coming up. Don't worry, we'll be in talk.
Okay, I like that.
Little quick hitters.
I like that. I like that little quick hitters.
Let's go.
Man, shit. What else? Yeah, anything else? Man, we've been going a minute now. How long we been going? An hour 45 now.
Yeah, hour 58.
All right, y'all got anything else? I know we ain't do no player. We would say player of the week for next week.
Shout out to my Wolves for being up 8 on the Kings right now.
Shout out to you.
All right, if we're not gonna do player of the week, I got an honorable mention player of the week.
All right, go ahead.
Before we sign off.
Go ahead.
All right. This man put up 20 points, almost 5 assists, 45% shooting. Jordan Poole, but his main stat, $500,000 on a date with Ice Spice.
Yes, I did.
He is my player of the week.
Bro, I don't give a fuck. What did he do, bro?
Something stupid for $500,000.
And can I tell you something?
I'll make a good graphic.
I don't give a damn if I'm on YouTube. I don't give a damn if I'm on Spotify. I don't give a damn if I'm on Apple Music. If Ice Spice comes on my shuffle, it's an instant skip.
Hey, shout out to her for knowing how to make a catchy song that's gonna be making her money.
Because
but
every
it's not
song
for
she
me.
put out,
I haven't heard nothing. I don't know.
Oh,
I know,
you're
like
not missing shit.
I know, like the trendy little TikTok noises.
You're not missing shit. It's terrible. But man, why he spend so much on her?
I don't know.
That bag, contract extension.
That just don't sound smart. That ain't even your woman.
Whatever.
You're paying for Bay Area rent. Come on now.
And them taxes. You better be saving your money, brother.
Ooh, $500,000 on a date. Yeah. What a player.
You stupid as hell. Y'all got anything else, man, when we sign out?
No, I'm good.
Shout out to the Wolves.
Shout out to the Wolves, always.
Up 9 on the Kings with 1:34 left.
Let's honorary Wolves.
I will be up. I'll be up until 3 a.m. until the clips get posted.
I already know you are. I already know.
We got class at 9.
Oh
hey,
yeah,
we here.
And then you can take a nap. You ain't got no kids. You go home, take a nap. Shit, easy work.
Little library siesta.
You can stay up all night.
Library siesta.
Yeah, you stay up all night. You sleep 4 hours. You be like, shit, I'm gonna go take a nap later. Shit, ain't no
work.
work.
7-Eleven in between classes. You know get home, take a little nap, wake up, watch some basketball.
Yeah.
Hey,
easy work. All right.
So it's syllabus week.
Yeah. We gonna
syllabus week. Love it. Yes. Love syllabus week.
You're like, what I got here? What I got?
Locked in.
You're like, God damn.
I'm chilling.
Get my spot in my class. Assert my dominance in my spot.
Yeah.
Nobody's sitting here the rest of the quarter.
Good times. Good old college days. Good times. But shit. Follow us everywhere. Subscribe to our YouTube. Follow us on Twitter, Spotify, Apple iTunes, not Apple iTunes, Apple Podcasts, TikTok.
Leave a review.
I've been seeing y'all been leaving 5 stars, but can y'all write a review for us? Say something.
Yeah, drop a comment, say hi. Yeah. We'll mention you on here.
I appreciate y'all.
If you want free
commenting on the shorts. I mean, y'all really wasn't fucking with saying the women's product is better than the men's product, but it's all good. I don't respond to everything, but it's just funny.
Keep it real.
Yeah. Somebody told us that we have time to delete this. That shit was hilarious. But
damn.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah.
Shout out to the participation.
Yeah, I like it.
We appreciate you.
Like, you ain't.
Go ahead. Tell us. Yeah. Tell us you don't fuck with it.
Yeah, that's fine. You still subscribing and listen.
That's cool.
You saw it, so
you still listen.
Right. We're not gonna agree on everything. I know for a fact we're not gonna agree on everything on basketball. I know that for a fact. But until next week, we'll see how we got Final Four all weekend, right?
Yeah.
Final Four all weekend. We got NBA is ending soon. I don't know what great matches we got coming up, but just whatever. We got a lot of shit
Lock in
happening.
for those last couple games. Should be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna look at some highlights of the McDonald's
Be nice to
basketball and shit.
slide Final Fours to the side and lock in for NBA games.
Absolutely.
As much as they'll be fun, I'm ready to get focus on one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Shit. Until next week, we see y'all later. Peace.